Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, what a great day. I've got Bilal with me. A perfect 90 in his PTE exam, 390s and 188. Well done, Bilal. Very well done. From the very first day when you came to the lab, I knew that this guy is going to make it. But yes, it was a second attempt. In the last attempt, you missed by 2 or 3 points in reading, right? You have got 88 in reading. That is almost a perfect score. What do you think is important for reading? Because that was one section I always used to see you were just practicing reading and reading. Yes. What is important for reading?
Probably first of all, I would like to thank Varun. You have put a lot of efforts in me, and for reading section particularly, there is no shortcut for reading section. You'll just have to practice. That's it. I have done a lot of practice. Probably you might be knowing I was doing reading from the start of my classes. So I was good at speaking, listening, and writing, but I wasn't good at reading. So probably I have developed that skill after attempting so many sets of questions. And I would like to mention this, you have of lately you have been providing this practice sets. So that has been very helpful to me,
because that will give you a clear idea, even if you get something which you have not done before, how to solve it.
Yes, definitely.
Because students, what they do is they rely too much on repeated material. Like we were at some point as well, right?
Yeah, I was totally relying on App Uni questions and the repeated questions. So I was trying to mug up all the questions and answers, but it's not like that. Currently they have a different set of questions.
That's right.
So we have to practice the reading section.
So it's not a shortcut anymore.
Yeah, there is no more shortcut.
That's right. That's right, guys. Very important you practice questions which you have not done before, because normally what we do is, or what we see students do is, they practice 50 questions. They do those 50 questions over again. They get everything correct and they feel that, yes, I know this thing. But you need to make sure if you're practicing and if you attempt a mock test, the questions from mock test shouldn't be the ones which you have done already, because if you're just doing the same thing again, you are just confusing yourself that whether you know the concepts or not. When you do something new, when you attend the grammar classes and do the practice set, you actually come to know that what is right, do you know the concepts, and what are the things you need to work on. Any points here, Bilal?
Yes, definitely. After doing so many practice of reading sections, probably the drop-down menu, which I was lacking in drop-down menu blanks. So I have practiced almost all the blanks of the Language Academy portal and the sets you were giving on daily basis. So I have developed that skill, that problem-solving skill in that reading section. So that has improved a lot, and it is reflecting in my scores card.
That's right. That's right. A perfect in speaking, perfect 90 in speaking. You can't get more than that. And I think in the previous attempt as well, you got 90 in speaking, right? Any advice for speaking? Because there are few students who do everything perfect.
Yes.
They do everything perfect from this point of view, as if they are taking an English exam, right?
Right.
What do you think when it comes to PT speaking, what is important?
Probably in speaking section, whatever you have guided me, I have followed that only. But I would like to mention that in a read aloud, you'll have to speak very fluently and very naturally, a natural tone, that as if you are having a conversation or as if you are giving us some lecture. Okay, so that should be a very natural flow. Then repeat sentence, you'll have to practice that. You have to develop that skill. Probably in describe image, whatever you have shown me the tips and tricks, that has worked a lot.
So, but do you think that it makes any sense when, at first I told you that this is how you have to do describe image? Does that make any sense?
It doesn't make any sense, but I have followed that blindly, and I have got every time I have got 90. Probably in the practice set also, in the mock test also, I was scoring well in private speaking section.
So it's more about the strategies and knowing what the computer needs, right?
Yes, definitely. In the speaking section, there's the totally strategies, tips and tricks, whatever you have provided, that has worked a lot.
Thanks for that, Bilal. Guys, very important. Read aloud. Don't try to go too fast. Speak naturally and make sure you speak with an intention, as if you're giving or trying to convey the message. If you do so, you'll speak naturally and clearly. On top of that, you'll be able to take proper pauses. Repeat sentence, practice every day, develop that skill, and repeat as much content as possible. Any advice for writing and listening, Bilal?
Writing section, whatever you have provided me the template for the writing section in the essay, I have followed that template. And in essay you'll have to pick the keywords, probably whatever you have guided, like you have to pick all the words from the essay topic, then all the keywords related to the essay topic, that would be good enough. And in the summarized written text, you'll have to read whole of the text first. The major students make mistakes. It's like just pick the few sentences, any sentences, and that doesn't make sense, because the computer recognizes the key words and key sentences.
That's right.
That should make sense.
100%.
Yeah. And for the listening section, I don't know, like that has been a inbuilt skill, or like I have been scoring very good at listening.
Yes.
So just have to listen properly. What I would recommend is just try to increase the pace of the listening section, probably by 100% to 1.2 times.
That's right.
Yeah.
100%.
So you'll be able to hear properly, and you will be able to pick those S and ED words.
100%. So that will make you used to the difficult and worse scenarios.
Yes, definitely.
Right? So even if you get something difficult in the exam, you'll be able to perform better. One last question I would like to ask you: did you add any extra word in right from dictation?
Yes, I did definitely add. I was confirmed and I was sure that this has been spoken by the speaker. But to make sure that I should just score a good marks, then I have included few words. Not many words, but few words.
So you didn't leave any room for mistakes, right?
Yeah,
very important. 110% agree with him. When you're going for the exam, you need to make sure you cover all the areas. Even if it's your answer short questions, even if they are MCQ listening, MCQ reading, or your small tasks which are not that important, or even if you're sure and you have got any trick, try to use that trick so that you can cover up all areas, because sometimes we feel that we are doing something correct, but that may be incorrect.
Yes,
and if you're not performing that good in one task, but you're covering up with the other section, that will help you to get overall score. And that is what I believe is one of the key reasons why he has got his score. Any final advice for students out there, please?
No, usually in the reading section, you'll have to practice a lot. So that is my final advice.
That's right. That's right. Thanks for that, Bilal. One thing I would like to point out about Bilal is that, yes, from day one, I knew that he's going to make it, but he has put in a lot of effort. It's not like I just gave you the strategies or you just practice sitting at home and you got the score. I've seen him being here even after work 2 to 3 hours. You used to leave 9:30 as well,
yes,
right? So it's not easy to leave 9:30 and start work 8 o'clock in the morning. It's not that easy. It's not easy to work whole day, cook food, manage your expenses, and then be in the lab study for 3 hours. If you want to get your score, you need guidance, you need strategies, but on top of that, you need determination, you need to be consistent, and you need to make sure you put in your time and your effort, and that is how you are going to get your score. A perfect score. Congratulations once again. All the very best for your NAATI now. We'll make another video very soon. Huh?
Yes, sure.
That's it from this video, guys. Make sure you keep on practicing. I'll see you very soon. Varun from Language Academy.
See ya. Bye.